Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of grind work in various areas. So I had in the last couple of days somebody mentioned in my comments, hey, by the way, just so you know, the Nightwave is going to end very soon, and like once it's over and it resets. So you're really close. You could probably finish it off if you focus it. And it sounds like also your rewards also reset, which I did not realize that. So I think what I'm going to do is just see what I have in terms. I've got 150. I could probably pick up. You know what? Let's just look and see if there's any useful. Now I've got that, got that, got that, got that. What is Wild Frenzy? Grakata. It sounds interesting, but I don't know what Grakata is. I guess that's the name of the weapon, not a frame. Secondary fire will shoot before. Yeah, okay, until the magazine's empty. We'll refund 100% of the ammo. That actually sounds like a really useful mod there, but it's also really expensive. I've got that. I don't need blueprints. What are these? Mirage. Prism follows above the Mirage. I don't have Mirage yet. Anyway, Viper Ember. Fire Blast Augment. Allies hit by the expanding ring of fire granted status immunity. That's useful, but I think for my purposes, I would rather focus the credits that I have earned on catalysts, probably above all others. That's for weapons. So let's just grab one of these. And I think I'll also get a reactor as well. You can see I am now up to 4 of the catalysts and 5 of the reactors. So I could put them in some weapons or in some frames. I've done a little bit of that on a handful, but I'm still, trying to figure out, hey, these are going to be my main ones. These are, while I'm still early, eventually I'll have it all for everybody. But not yet. And then the next time I get some points, I think I will pick up some of that Netane extract. I have a little bit, but I do know that that's a crafting component on some of the gear that I have that I could craft. It's a part that I will need. So I'm going to leave that at that right now. I've spent the points, so I won't have forgotten about them. So what I'm going to do first, 0-500 enemies, complete 1530 Eximus, Exploiter Orb, kill 1,500 enemies. Okay, rare silverfish. That shouldn't be too bad. Lockers, that's easy for 4,500. Mission with only melee. 150 with primary. Okay, so I could knock out probably with relative ease this entire list. So since there's an enemy count as well as Eximus, I'm going to start by running into Sanctuary Onslaught. I'm going to be hopping and skipping and jumping around a little bit, guys. So this could be a multi-hour play session, so I'm definitely going to have some cuts. So I'll try to keep in, the juicy bits if there's anything truly earth-shattering that I add in my commentary. But we are sticking with Chroma. I had just the Kuva Twin Stubbas on because I was planning to do some background work, but I ended up working a little later today. So I'm going to do that while I'm recording since we got to go in for eliminations and Eximus anyway. May as well. Bringing the Broken War along just because it seems really important for Chroma's kit. So we're going to roll with just the Stubbas to get some quick ranks on that and the Broken War and be working towards our total eliminations. So that's where we're going to start today. We're going to start by jumping into Sanctuary Onslaught and get a good leg up on these numbers. I am still on public. Great. So let's just pop right in. Actually, let me cancel this real quick. What level is Chroma? Do I have Chroma maxed? And if so, did I remember to go back and fully upgrade him yet? I'm not certain. I am maxed. Let me check my points here. I have 15. So, gosh, yeah, sleeping on that. Let's see. I mean, energy spent on abilities, auger. Yeah, let's take that one off. Cancel. Let's take that off. Let's put the maxed one on. The way that his kit functions, especially with that one ability, I mean, it just almost is constantly throwing shields back for you, which is great. But to that end, I also feel like maybe throwing on a higher volume of shield There we go. Redirection. Of course, I skipped it right at the very beginning. And maybe there would be something else that would also be useful to put on here. But honestly, I'm already quite fond of how this works. And for his kit, I'm not sure if continuity actually does anything of any great significance. I mean, in general, an ability duration is going to be good probably on most frames. I guess from my perspective, the way that I'm seeing it is I don't see how that can kind of trump some of these other ones that I have selected. I think this is the loadout I'm going to keep. That leaves 3 points in the till. So quick little adjustment there. Being able to have a higher shield volume. So as I'm casting one and it's just constantly using energy, that'll just keep throwing back into the shield as I'm taking damage doing it. That's my thought process on it. So anyway, that's what we're going to set up. The Stubbas should already just have the defaults that I've kind of had on there for a while. Yep, with 1 point in the tank and Broken War, I haven't changed since several weeks back when I changed it from the original mod setup I had. But I haven't adjusted it in weeks. So let's just jump back in. Let's pop in. And we're going to be working towards knocking out some of these Nightwave requirements.
Come on.
Already dropped. Cheeky. Yeah, it's nice being able to throw that energy back in the shields. Yeah, it absolutely functions exactly as I was rather hoping that it would function. Which is lovely. Let's get some Stubbas work on. Okay. Looks like it's taking its sweet time for this conduit to come up. There we go. That didn't take too long. Not actually entirely certain. Yeah, we're fighting them. Okay. I also like that it stays up and you can use any other attack of your choosing, which is pretty great. Got a Frost in here. That looks to be well in hand. Sure, there's going to be more spawning around here any minute now. Yep. Just keep throwing a little extra shield on top of it. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, he does have a useful kit, in my opinion. So we are indeed making reasonably quick work here, guys. I'm going to be in here for a while, just trying to get a leg up. So, you know, we'll cut till when we're nearly out. Then we'll reset, move on to something else. All right, guys. So I just ran through 7 waves. We had 2 of our people that were with us leave, and it was just down to me and another guy. Went down once, just once, that whole match. Whole time in there, we were fighting level 70, 80 some odd enemies. And yeah, Chroma's a good kit. I stand by it. I like the way it functions, and it seems like at least my rationale for the decisions I made with it seems to be working. Definitely, if you have additional thoughts or suggestions, let me know down in the comments, as always. As you well know, I do read them. Next, we're going to try to knock out this easy one here, open 30 lockers, and then there's also a complete mission with only a melee equipped. So I think I can probably do that in one fell swoop. So let's just take the Stubbas off for a minute. And we did get those up to level 20 already. So I'm going to do a quick... nah, we can wait till we're done. Let's just jump right into the action. Let's take these off. We'll keep Broken War, that's fine. We're not going to do anything too crazy. I know there's a lot of lockers on Corpus maps in general. So let's just go to, is Neptune Corpus, I think it is? Yes, I don't want to do spy though. I'd rather have like a capture. Is there a capture? Yeah, this will work. What's the difference between this and that Neo Fisher capture? I don't, yeah, in general that would be nice, but I'm not Fisher farming right now. Still plenty of time for that. I have a lot of relics that I need to target farm for a few missing pieces. I'm really close to having a few other primes, including some prime frames. Now, I don't know if you have to have the prime blueprint, if that's also a part you have to pick up to craft it, or if you can buy that direct from the market. I'm not sure.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture
Let's
them.
just open some lockers here. 2, 3, 4. I probably should have done this solo, so this was a bit of an error on my part. 5.
You found a target. Capture them quickly
6.
before they escape.
Boom. With style, friend.
We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
7, 8, 9. I don't know if we're all just mucking about right now or what.
Mission complete. The
Nah.
captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
I'm not going to hold these guys up. They only just got there slightly ahead of me anyway, so no big deal. So we'll go back. We'll finish that one off. Well, we got the melee only done. Oh, what's that? Oh, interesting. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'll just leave that guy's group and jump back into that capture mission again. What was it? Triton? No, that's rescue. Galatea? Yeah, that's fine. Regular old capture again. Just run it. We're just going to try to finish off the lockers, and then we'll get out as soon as we're done with that. Then we'll go double check the board again. All right, guys, ran one quick one, low-level syndicate mission for Arbiters of Hexus on Venus, and we got that done very quickly. Simple capture target, one ground slam, he was out, and we picked us up in Ayatan Amber from a container while we were in there. So, yep, that gets the next level. So we are definitely getting close. What's next? Complete 4 of 15 missions. Okay. Pick up 8 mods. I guess they could be ones I already own. Defense missions normally drop mods. Kill 150 with the primary. That should be easy. 1,500 eliminations. Rare servo fish. I don't know which ones constitute rare. The Orb Valis. Trying to think where I've normally fished. I think I had to use bait when I was fish farming over there. It was during the Valentine's Day, the February event, when I was going for the Ignis Wraith. That I do recall. Kill the Exploiter Orb. How to? What is the Exploiter Orb? Corpus Arachnoid boss that roams the Orb Valis. Oh! A single diluted Thermia. Deck 12? Well, I've never done that fight. That actually might be pretty fun. The cave northeast of Harindi Crater. I'm not going to go for that one next, but we're definitely going to go for it. I think I'm going to do this one quickly, 150 with the primary.
And we're out.
So let's just grab... honestly, Nadaruk would be just fine for this. I do still have a couple that I have yet to use, but just for ease of making this quick, may as well pop this on too. Let's pull the Twin Stubbas. It'll get a little XP from what I'm doing anyway. So let me come back up to this one more time. Gonna look at it.
It's that time again, dreamers.
150 with the primary. Pick up mods, which is pretty easy. Honestly, those are only 1,000. I mean, if you get them, you get them. So we'll use our primary as our main for a bit. I'm going to try to do this Exploiter Orb. So is the Thermia Fractures the active event right now? I have no idea. Is that true? I already did the Dex Sabaris. You know what, though? I know where the thing spawns. Let's go to Venus. Let's go to the Orb Valis. Let's just drop right in. I'm going to head up to the Temple of Prophet and see if I can get one of those Thermia cores to drop. Where in the world am I? Oh, I'm in a group. That's my fault for doing that. May as well take advantage while I'm here, though.
Home again. Deck 12.
Most of the old SU never made it out. Legs' folks and Zood's sisters. It broke her, you know?
I guess I'll go back to Fortuna.
But she insists they never existed.
I'll head to the objective. I don't want to hold these guys up. I clearly got into a group with guys that were running a bounty.
Everything I hear echoes from my sister's ears to my mind. One by
Yeah, that's fine.
I remember them saying goodbye.
I guess we'll at least get credit for what we did. Yeah, that's my fault. I wasn't trying to do this in a group anyway. Of course, I have no idea if it makes sense to go after the boss out here with a group. This could be a fight that's over my head. We'll find out. We're going to at least test it. All right, so I wanted to go up to the Temple of Prophet. We're going to see if we can find... Yep, there's the big one. I guess I'll fly around with this and see if I can find a fracture. It didn't say that that was the active event, so it's just odd to me that this would be up as one of the Nightwave completion things if there weren't one with which to interact. I mean, it's obviously certainly more than possible, but that's like a fast travel point. Yeah. So maybe I can't do this since it has to be empty. Of course, I might have some of those. I wonder if you have to equip it in your gear wheel. I do have some. I definitely picked up quite a few of these from the last time. Well, the first time that I ran the Thermia fractures as an event. There's normally a fracture right around here. And I don't see any orange fracture glows anywhere on this map. So I'm guessing, even though it's up as part of the Nightwave, it's not part of the active event right now, so I probably can't do it this way. So why don't we test one more theory? Let me head back into Fortuna. I guess I could have just gone back to the orbiter from here, right? I haven't picked up anything. Let's go back to the orbiter. I want to check my equipment to see if I have one of those empty Thermias. I don't know what it would be called. But let me just see if it's something I can equip in my gear wheel. Gear. Thermia. I presume it would be called Thermia something. It is absolutely nothing there. None of that. Nope. So maybe...
Operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Inventory. Can I do a search here? Thermia. Diluted Thermia. Yeah, I have 14. I guess we'll find out. And this thing said it was found on floor 12 in the cave near what? Unlock deck 12 to start the battle. Located in the cave northeast of Harindi Crater. Okay, the cave northeast of Harindi Crater. So let's just head back to the Valis. If I get in there, I could always turn it on to public. I think you can toggle public on and off after you've gone in or out of the door. Maybe I'm wrong about that. We're just going to do a quick theory test here, guys. We get this done, great. We don't, then tomorrow it ought to reset. Anyway, I think. The cave northeast of Harindi Crater. Northeast. There's a cave over here somewhere? I'm guessing it would be maybe there. That's southeast. Where else is there a cave near the crater? It definitely said northeast, so I'm gonna set a waypoint there. All right, let's fast travel over to. That's close enough. Is that a cave entrance? No. It's just a very dark side of a rock. Let's see, if I were to fly over the mountain, would it pick up a cave on the map? Wonder. Hey, Amethyst. That's perfect. What? I have no earthly clue. I'm clicking on all of them individually to see if they do anything, and so far no signs of life. I wonder if maybe... Oh, it's already unlocked. We'll grab this and then we'll go through the door. Sorry guys, I was getting ready to see, hey, maybe I can pull a group in here. That's awesome. I definitely needed plenty of that. Yeah, I've yet to actually do any cave mining in the Velis either. I've done it all outside. Not that I suspect it matters where you actually do it, but being that this is a cave, seems like there probably would be a good chunk of it here. See, we came from that way. What's down around this way? Nothing. Okay. Let's just keep following the path.
Home again. Deck 12. Most of the old SU never made it out.
Oh, wow.
We will try getting through to her, but she insists they never existed. Zood?
I hear them. My sisters. Everything I hear echoes from my sisters' ears to my mind. One by one, I remember them saying goodbye.
Alright, we're not going to keep messing around with mining down in here. I want to have weapons at the ready. Deck 12. Seems rather empty. It's eerily quiet. This just feels like a setup.
We never thought Nep would trigger fractures here. In Deck 12, they huddled together. Thermia everywhere. My sisters.
I mean, I guess since nobody's coming. Yeah, sometimes you can't see the target. I don't know why some of them are designed like that. I don't think it's intentional, obviously. It's just the way that it does or doesn't show up in the rock. So can we take this up? Little Zodian. What else is back here? Basically nothing. It's that same one that I can't actually do anything with. So can we get back through here? Nope, that's blocked off. So there's got to be something with which we can interact to trigger this fight. Where do we actually introduce the thermia? They won't let us jump back there. Yeah, it's not like I can, you know, activate thermia or anything. I would assume that if you need to use it on something, it would just show up. Will they let me fly in here? Yes. That's as high as we can get up that way. What about this way? What's up here? Where does this lead? Well, I can at least see above where it was I was trying to go. And that's the ceiling height limit. So there's nothing obvious up here.
This is the last thing we made.
Oh, wait.
Why
What's
can't
this?
I remember their names. What was that?
United, you shall not be spared the rod.
Oh, what? You kidding me?
Not spared.
That thing is nasty.
Oh, no, you don't. Get down here and what's coming to you. Blow out her footholds. Hey, I remember you. Word of advice. Run while you still got legs.
Oh, this thing is disgusting, guys. Ah, okay, I got it.
Take out her ventilation. Her vents. Bust 'em.
Children, the winter chill invigorates our character and fortifies our bodies. what to think, not how to think. Look at me when I'm speaking to you!
I said Vince thinks she's indestructible. Not today, perjurer condenser. How's your throwing arm, Tenno?
So it's just going to keep sending little spiderlings out. So what if I... Yeah, but how do I do that? Oof. I can't damage that turret. Toss Thermia onto her. How? I can't get up onto it. I see the frozen bits. Is there Thermia that she threw down somewhere that I can pick up? That somehow I just missed?
Lob the canister at events. Don't miss.
Lob what canister? Oh. Oh, wow, this is pretty rough. I wish I had Rhino in here.
Shields down. Do your best. Events. Bust them.
Yeah. I got it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, maybe I could do this with the group, but I think I would like to try a different frame for this. This is a pretty serious fight. I might actually save that for another video, guys, because that seems like a pretty big involved thing there, but that's going to be fun. So at least I know where it is, how to do it, and how to like minimally interact with it. So we'll get the rest of these just organically playing. Silverfish I could try. I might do that in the next session as well, but I've been recording well over an hour. At least you guys got, you know, to see at least my attempts on how I was trying to do that. So today was really just working on Nightwave. I think I will just real quick double check what cycle it is. Night in 20 minutes. So yeah, I would have to wait a bit for that. So let's see if there's anything else that I can do today before I wrap this one up. We've already done that. We've done that. I could do a quick Maru's Bazaar. Yeah, you know what? I also have 2 other sculptures in there. Why don't I do real quick? I'm bringing in Titania as ever. That's where we're going to end up today. I'm going to do a quick run, get a 3rd statue, and then we'll load up all the statues that we have and see how much into it takes us up to. Very, very curious. I think I'm at 18 or 19,000 something by now. So ought to be well over 20 if we can plug in after we pick up a 3rd here and check those in. Calm is fine. Looking for treasure, milady.
Welcome to Maru. You're looking for Maru's Bazaar. I have any leads on hidden Ayatans?
Of course you do. You always do.
Spirit. Let's go! Okay, the Ayatan treasure's marked on your map. Time to go to work.
Sounds good. Whoops. Wow, that was incredibly horrible. That was an argon crystal? Well, I'm going to have to craft something as soon as I'm out of here, guys. Is this also an argon crystal?
I stumbled across an Oregon codex that said this tower was known for its beautiful Ayatan treasures.
Sorry, just take a quick minute to hit some stuff. I don't think this past all this. Maybe I've been approaching this incorrectly this whole time. That's the first time I've actually noticed anything that looked like it was hill that looked like, it's a mineral that you could farm real quick just by hitting it. I've never seen one that actually said argon crystal on it. I wonder if it's just a random chance. That's fine.
Oh, this should be fun. You just scratch first.
It's another one of these. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful.
You found it.
I think I did too.
You've got it. Now bring it home.
It would be brilliant if there were any more argon or possibly another Ayatan star. So I am picking up some mods. That should knock that one out. Okay. So, yeah, that definitely changes the approach we're going to use moving forward. Well, let's just check this in. Got a little more progress on some Nightwave. Got some argon, so I'm definitely going to immediately pop out and start crafting one of the frame parts that just takes one. I think Sevagoth takes one. There were a few that one of the parts only take one. So whatever catches my eye, that's what we'll grab. So we'll back out of that. We'll see if we can auto-slot our Ayatans on the 3 sculptures I should now have in my possession, and we'll see what that pops the Endo up to. Ayatan. Auto install. Auto install. I have 4 of them now. Auto install. Auto install. Still have 28 ambers and 57 cyans. That's great. Let's check these in. Yeah, should deep into the 20s. That's fantastic. That may be rolling on the most endo that I will have had on me at any one time since I started playing.
Trade? Hey, welcome to my bazaar. Tenno from all over the system come here to trade. Need any pointers? I can't remember the last time I saw one this nice. Thinking about all that endo, it makes me tingle.
Yeah, me too,
And
Maru.
done.
Maru. I like to say Maru even though you say Maru. That's okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Who'd you rob to
that's
get-
fantastic,
Wait
guys.
a minute. It's just verify.
I didn't rob anybody.
Back anytime.
Leave the bazaar. Head out of here. That's a good day's work. So let's go spend this argon crystal, lest I forget and it decays to nothing. What part? That takes 2, so we're not going to do that. Equinox we already have. Frost we have. Gera, I'm pretty sure I already have, right? Even if we did or didn't, it takes something completely different. Garuda, no. Grendel, no. Harrow. I already have Harrow. Hildren, nope. Can't do that. Hydroid we have. Inaros takes 2. Cora, I'm still missing other parts. Limbo, I could do. I'm not averse to Limbo, but I'm a little more curious. Nidus. I don't have all the parts. Nova I've got. Nyx I've got. Oberon, I'm missing 1 part. Protea, Octavia, Rhino. Yes, Sevagoth. Oh, Sevagoth also takes 2. Valkyrie, we have Varuna. Nope. Wisp. You know what? I could just get Wisp going. Takes 2 for that. Did Sevagoth say 1 or 2? Sevagoth takes 2. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this one done, guys. The Wisp chassis. We'll get that built. We're not going to let that argon crystal go to waste. And while I'm thinking about it as well, I need to check my extractors. Every time I log in for the day for the first time, I always forget. I had one on Saturn and one on Jupiter.
Operator, Ordnance has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels.
That's okay.
and
Anyway, guys, not
You're
bad.
welcome.
Which means I'm going to double check how far along we are on any of these other Wisp parts as well. Who was I playing? I was playing Chroma. Let's just check these other Wisp parts. I don't need to sort. I thought I could just click in the stick and quickly get to it. I know it's at the very end of the list. It's fine. Wisp. So we've got that crafting. If we had the Hex Xenon, we could get that 300 part going. And I've already got plenty of Nitane extract there. So yeah, it's just the Hex Xenon that's holding us back a little bit. We could pick up a resource booster and go farming in Jupiter for that, I suppose. But we'll get it over time. That's where we're sending our extractors while we're working on other stuff anyway. But all in all, not a bad day's work. Now, most importantly, aside from making very good, solid progress towards the Nightwave, having this prompt, where is it? The Exploiter Orb. At least I know where it is, and I can try it again. So I think I may actually attempt that in the next video. I don't know if you could play it with the group or if it's a solo thing only. But either way, I would like to jump in and see if we could take that thing down. I'm thinking a high survivability frame, since I'm playing from a distance anyway. I think Rhino does make a lot of sense, but there's a few others that could make possible good candidates as well. So I think I'm going to try this Exploiter boss in the next video, guys. Got to get another new story mission recorded as well in the background, but all in all, not a bad day's work. I do apologize, this video may be another one that's a little jumpy because I was kind of hopping and skipping around from thing to thing, and it's going to be a lot of raw data that I've got to sift through, but mission accomplished, and then some. Really good work. I got 4 Ayatan sculptures checked in. We're 27,000+ Indo. Got tons of work done on Nightwave, getting closer there, and we discovered a new boss fight that we could attempt, which really is appealing to me. On principle, I would like to try to do it on my own, but it is a level 50 boss. I think Perseverance, I can probably figure it out and get through it, so I am going to try. And I'm thinking that's going to be the next recording that I do here. So, guys, that is going to do it for today. You have an idea of what's around the corner. I do have already the Silver Grove I told you guys about. That's the already recorded next story mission, but I think I've got to time that I can get one more recorded here for the subsequent week in the next 24 hours. I've got a pretty busy end to the work week here, so I'm trying to get ahead. But guys, a lot of good stuff done today. Got a Wisp part, plenty of Indo, learned some new things, finally saw what Argon Crystal actually looks like for farming purposes. Yeah, discovered a new boss. Good work on Nightwave. Plenty more to come, guys. That is going to do it for today. I'm going to end this recording and going to jump right into another one. I am having a blast right now, but we got to end the video today. Guys, as always, I do sincerely appreciate you checking in, and we will catch you on the next one.